We're good. We're back. We're ready. We're thriving. We're crushing it. Alright, we are heading to the basement, to the lockers. And maybe we'll practice being a frickin' better liar while we're there. My phone is just going off. Alright. I don't think I missed anything while I was down here. Do not forget to tell guests to avoid blocking corridors with their luggage. Ah. What was that one? Use the word guest when talking to her about clients. Getting tired of repeating this.
Huh. Carol seems sweet. If I wasn't so bad around new people, maybe we could be friends.
Says I can...
Welcome to our big, happy family, Carol.
Apparently that's all I wanted to inspect. Glad I did that.
Oh, Bernard. I can't believe Eugene would do something like that. He's worked with us for years. He's always been loyal. Is there anything you might have said or done to anger him?
What are you saying? That I deserved it?
No, of course not. All I need to say is that maybe, from his perspective, well, never mind. What are you going to do now?
I'm fired. What else? I've already had...
You did not prevent Eugene from getting fired. Oh god, what did I do?
Candles, candles, candles.
Oh, I did not prevent Eugene. Who the frick is Eugene? I don't even remember. Wait, isn't Eugene the, was he the... Oh, he's maintenance. Pretty much. Why didn't I prevent him from getting fired? Oh, I didn't fix the window, I bet. I wonder if that's what it was. Huh. Maybe? I don't know. I didn't want to go in there and make it look like I'd been in there, though, you know? What am I doing? I already forgot. What am I doing? Break room. That's where I'm going. Oh my god, coffee? Can I get coffee now?
But every penny
Sophie!
adds up, Sophie.
More tea.
Apologize. I'm not the one who should be apologizing.
You're an idiot. I can't believe that I fell in love with you.
Wait.
What?
I want my mother's ring back.
There.
Oh no. Oh, shock. Why am I sad? I, like, freaking didn't even meet them. Okay, what am I doing? Candles.
This is probably Beth's latest project. It's really cool how she has an eye for this kind of thing.
Yeah. Okay, Jacques is still crying. A note? To whoever keeps stealing my lunch, I want my Tupperwares back. Not the Tupperware. Did it tell me where to get candles? I probably wasn't paying attention. That's awkward. Rebecca is always very terrified of the dark. Keeps the stash somewhere in the hotel. Just first stop should be the basement. Cool. Good start. What is this? Oh, Andrew's book club. Sad times. Can't interact with that anymore if they're not a thing.
Where do you keep your candles, Reb? I guess I should check the locker room first. Linda, you're not even trying to hide the daggers in your eyes. Wendy definitely deserved this, but the next one is mine.
Girl, I don't think you're gonna get it, considering we've been leaving a lot of stuff everywhere. For Valentine's Day, please leave chocolates on the beds of the rooms occupied by married couples only.
Ooh, this is so vague. Is it the new Hoover model? A clothing iron? Maybe a coffee maker.
Oh my god, winning a coffee maker for Employee of the Month? I would try a lot harder at work.
Mrs. Beaumont seemed perfectly nice to me.
Food 507. She wants more sheetskin. Sophie, please take care of it. Ooh. Okay, so then we probably want to look through Rebecca's, right? Here? VIP guest in room 602 is getting on my nerves. He keeps ordering food that is not on the menu. Usually don't do special orders, but Bernard was adamant when making all of his wishes come true. I'm not a genie. Purges in the kitchen. Who feeds dogs? Roast beef. Good question.
So you do have a stash of candles. But where is it?
Kitchen has a power. Not risking chopping off my fingers. Where's your stash? It's urgent, please.
Maybe Bobby took some candles from Rebecca already.
Does that mean I have to...
I'm good.
Okay. I don't remember who's crying in there, but they're gone now, so that's good for them.
Tempting, but every penny adds up, Sophie. Wait, is this you, Beth? What on earth led to this picture being taken?
I feel like we should not be snooping in Beth's things because she's our friend and that's not very nice, so we're not gonna do that. Okay, well, now we definitely don't know where the... There wasn't another door going this way, was there? And I couldn't go in here? No. Okay, so we think Bobby already took them. It didn't say to go back upstairs, though.
It's locked.
Can we go in here?
It's locked.
Darn. I want to snoop way more than you let me.
Sophie, you're forgetting what you came
Okay, no.
here
I
for.
thought I was going back up to
Candles.
see Bobby.
Better try to find them before Beth gets here.
Okay, well, if Bobby has them, he used them. So maybe they're in Bobby's locker now? Does he have a locker? He's gonna have one somewhere. No? This is mine.
All right, we're getting somewhere. Now, to resist the temptation to spend it on a burger at Harry's. Being recognized for doing a good job. That feeling never gets old.
Joe, Carol. He doesn't have a locker?
Oh, right. My keys are still in the break room.
Oh yeah, where the heck? Where are my keys? Wasn't I was sitting over here, wasn't I? Oh,
Gotta hold on to these tight.
these ones. Wait. Nope. Stop. I scroll. There we go. I got my keys back. Oh, I can put them. I gotta put the other keys back before I forget. That's probably a good call. So let's go do that. There we go. I can't believe I remembered that. I'm so proud. Does that mean I can go in here now then? Ooh, I can.
Ooh, is this a movie script?
Is it? Red lipstick, business card, paper note with funny drawing. Huh. Yeah, what is that? List of items probably forgotten in guest pockets. Candle stash note. Dark basement, where's your stash? Go in there. 216. Half erased code. Could this be useful? Probably. We just don't know what for. I do not see candles anywhere, though. What would the 216 be for, though? Yeah, I don't think I've noticed that I've ever been able to click anything on that. Seems weird that I just don't talk about those weird drawings either. No. Can I call? No. Candles. 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 I'm now confused on what I'm doing. Kitchen is out of power. I'm in the kitchen. They gotta be in here. I'm probably so blind. I really don't see candles anywhere, though. But I've got to be in the right place, like I'm in the kitchen. Okay, well, a kitchen. No. don't need to know my name, but you've seen me. That's weird. God, my phone. 509. Maybe if I... No. Worst, want to spend another option. Well.
Did I remember to punch in this morning?
I don't know, did you? Maybe if I...
No candles, but this looks like the laundry room.
I was just in here. It is kind of funny that the game won't let you...
It makes sense for Rebecca to keep her candles by her workstation.
Won't let you find something unless you find the clue first. It's like, nah, you just discovered things on your own. How dare you? Okay, so... hand-drawn map and X marks possible. It was the sink, there was the two sinks, right? Washing machines are not broken. The problem comes from the pipes. They're completely frozen. It's only a matter of time before they burst. Was this here before and I didn't see this? Because that also seems weird. Warned Bernard about this last winter, of course. Only cares about renovating parts of the hotel. It's a miracle. I wish I had kept the freaking the little note. Why didn't I have a picture of it in my thing? That would have been nice. For some reason in my head I was like, oh, I'm gonna remember it, or like Sophie's gonna remember it. Sophie did in fact not remember it. Oh no, those are the two sinks. Those are the boilers. So it's on the counter right next to that door that we couldn't interact with. Oop. Okay, I thought I already looked over there, but I guess not. Two counters. Right, it's this one? Now it lets you open it. Silly.
Reb, you won't mind if I just take one,
Well then,
right?
freaking... Sophie! Sophie, take it then! Sophie! Sophie.
Got a candle. Now, what next? Let's see if Beth is around.
Oh, there she is. Shocker.
There you are.
I'm not sure I understand what the plan is here.
Well, when I was little, we had padlocks on many of the farm's sheds. My dad would always lose the keys, so one day he made a mold of them using wax and plaster. I was thinking of doing the same.
Are you sure it's gonna work?
Absolutely not. But hey, I guess we won't know until we try.
Yeah, you're right.
So let's do this. Okay, To start, we need to pour the wax
Oh,
from
God.
the pot. Have you done this before? You're a real pro.
Well, you know.
Now, time to put the key. Let's give it a few seconds so the mold really takes form. Okay, I think you can remove it. Well, we're almost there. Just pour the cup of plaster into the mold.
Come on.
All right. Now we wait for it to dry.
Okay,
long do you
Beth.
think
How
it's
do
gonna
you
take?
how do you know this stuff?
I don't know. I guess we'll keep poking it every now and then.
I bet you didn't think you'd be making a plaster key today, huh?
Indeed. But I like it. It's rare that this job allows me to use my creative side.
Your creative side.
Well, granted, this key won't end up in any museum, but I enjoy the occasional artistic endeavor.
If I say that, isn't that because I was like snooping?
Like drawing?
Oh, God, no. I once drew a dress that everyone mistook for a birthday hat. I never drew again after that. What about you? Haven't I seen you drawing in that journal of yours?
Yeah, I doodle a little.
Hey, you should show me one day. I'd love to see your art.
I wouldn't call it art.
Oh, I'm sure you're underestimating yourself.
No, I'm pretty sure I'm not.
All right, then. I won't insist. What do you like to draw, anyway?
It's kind of silly, but I've started working on this little comic in which I imagine my life as a celebrity.
A celebrity?
Ooh.
Yeah. I've always found the lives of famous people so fascinating, you know? And I kind of envy them sometimes. All the drama.
Nope.
The excitement.
Yeah, because we're really lacking in drama and excitement today.
Well, today's the exception.
I'm sure there's something else in your life that excites you.
Well, I do like sailing.
Excuse me? You sail? On a boat?
I used to, with my grandpa. But when he died, we had to sell the boat to pay off his debts.
Oh, that's too bad. I would have loved to go with you.
There's that dating thing again. But I don't know. Do you get dating vibes between these two? I don't know. I don't feel that energy, you know? I don't feel that vibe. But like,
Maybe it'd be possible to borrow a boat for a day.
she like wants to go sailing.
My friend still has his.
Really? That would be great. I just love trying new things.
I'll see what I can do.
Hey, look. I think it's dry.
I can't believe it worked. I could not have done this without you.
Yeah, probably not.
Mhm.
Well, I should get back upstairs before Bernard notices my absence, if he hasn't already. Let me know how it goes with the key. Oh, and be careful while turning it, okay? You wouldn't want it to break inside the lock.
Yeah, that would be
Yeah.
awkward.
I'll be careful. Thank you for everything.
No problem.
Woo! Made a key. Let's go. That was rude. That was rude. What's going on over here? That seems so ominous. Don't even remember what room we were going in. Oh, this one. The fort room.
Okay. Be careful, Sophie. You don't want this key to break.
It just went. I didn't have control over it. It just fling. It just went to fling. That was so weird. I feel like that was like...
Damn it. It's stuck. Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Her alliterative name will surely take you back. These two sure love their riddles.
I hope you get better. Try to rest today. I'll bring you hot soup after class.
Huh. Marcella invited you to the movies.
Postman always rings
Let me
twice playing
guess.
at theater.
You said yes.
Based on a novel I read a while back. I'm sure you would love it, seeing as you like crime stories and murders so much. Will you come with me? Cute. Rarely listening to Sister Miller's lecture today in Secret Lange. All I do is look at your lips and imagine kissing you. Oh, that's cute.
Damn it. It's stuck. There's a lot of stuff in here. I don't think I've looked at everything yet.
I wish I could. I feel like... Oh, I didn't read this part, idiot. I just heard Doris Day on the radio. It made me think of you. I love how much you love Sentimental Journey. Counting every mile of railroad track that takes me back. Last time I was in Texas, it felt like coming home. Now, strangely, I feel away from home. I wish you were here with me. I always feel at home in your arms. I can hardly believe it's been 5 weeks since we last saw each other. Sometimes I wonder if I might be going crazy. We're always in my head. Everything reminds me of you. Not only songs on the radio, but silly things like the flowers in our garden that smell of our shampoo. Or your shampoo. When they say the word darling and I can hear you say it with your lovely French accent. My family seems to have noticed my odd behavior, but of course I cannot tell them about you even though... Oh, I wish I could. I feel like climbing on the roof of the tallest building in Austin, shouting my feelings for you at the top of my lungs. God, I sound like a giddy teenager in love for the first time. Maybe I am. Sometimes I am scared that all this time with you is nothing but a dream too good to be true. I'm afraid that when I return to Montreal, I will realize you never existed, or if you do exist, you don't remember me. I wish I had a picture of the two of us so I would know for sure it was real. I long for your embrace, the taste of your sweet lips. I love you. Cute! What are we... Oh.
Doris Day. That's an alliteration, isn't it? Doris. I-S. Doris Day.
Uh-huh.
That's an alliteration, isn't it? Doris. I-S.
Is that the only one that I was...
That riddle's a toughie. Maybe I need a fresh pair of eyes on it.
Let's see if... I gotta close some of these. So here's a little puzzle to figure out the combination. 2 5-letter words are the key, both related to her history. Okay. I need to figure out first 2 that are both related. Excuse me. Am I... Oh my god, sorry. Am I calling Beth? Sorry, I got like a scratchy throat all of a sudden. Maybe I'll drink water.
Clarington Hotel reception desk. Beth speaking.
Hey, Beth. Got a minute?
For you, always Bean.
I opened the chest in room 507.
You did? Damn, I have to admit I didn't really believe in our little plaster key, but way to go.
Yeah, well, the key did break inside the lock. I hope this won't lead back to us.
If it does, we can always flee the country together. I hear Mykonos is quite nice this time of the year. So, spill it. What's in the chest?
A riddle.
A riddle?
I think it was written by Mrs. Beaumont for Mrs. Cruz. And I think the answer will give me the combination for a case I found in room 509. I could use your help with it, though.
Oh, God, I hate riddles.
Me too, Beth. Me too.
Well, let's hear it. Which part is causing you trouble?
Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Do you know what this could mean?
You said Mrs. Beaumont wrote the riddle, right?
Yeah, but I have no idea what her favorite bar is.
I think I do.
Ooh.
Really? How?
That's a story for another time. But if I had to bet, I'd put my money on the white cat.
The white cat.
So, unlike my favorite bar, this one is black. So the black cat?
I think I get it.
Well, that wasn't too hard, was it? Is there anything else?
I might as
Here's
well.
another one. Her alliterative name will surely take
That's
you back.
the Daisy one. We found that
Alliterative
pretty...
What now? Andrew, you're a nerd. What's alliterative?
Hey, just because I read books doesn't mean I know everything.
You're a nerd.
Okay. It's a series of words that start with the same
No, I
sounding
just went to
letters.
freaking, like,
Thank you,
elementary school
darling.
English class.
Did you get that, Bean?
Yeah, I did. I think I know what to do.
You do? Great. Anything else I can help you with?
No, that's all. Thank you.
Don't mention it. I'm just glad I could be of some help. Call me after you've opened that case.
So we probably
You
could figure
know
out
I
the
will.
bar one by ourselves if we're looking, but it's good to know. It does give you a hint if you don't want to.
Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Her alliterative name will surely take you back. These two sure love their riddles.
First letter of each word has to be the same. Find a woman whose first and last name start. Yeah. Thank goodness she knows both. She suggested Anne's favorite bird might be the white cat, so I need something that refers to its opposite, a black cat. Okay, it actually did tell you. Where was this one? This one was black. The black cat. The black? What? 2 5-letter words are the key, both related to her history. Unlike my favorite bard, this one was black. Cat. Her alliterative name will, for the last one, take the last 2. What was it Daisy? Where the frick was that? Or Doris. Doris, Daisy, whatever. How do I put in what I think it is, though? Like if I go to Hi Popaloot, how's it going? No, it wasn't that one. It was on his bed, wasn't it? Yeah. The bed. Couldn't I get into this though? Oh no, maybe I couldn't. Oh, I see. Or is it like this and then no. I need to see. Is it just like the cat Is that what it's supposed to be? No, because there's no... Like my favorite bar, this one was black, so it has to be cat. But I don't even have that option to do... Which is why I'm like, is it not just black? What were my other options here? I really thought that was it. I hate that I have to go back and forth between these two. Very much obnoxious. I'm also so mad about the key. It literally, it went from like not moving to just boom, like flung all the way. For the first one, 2 5-letter words. B-L-A-C-K. For the first one, take the first 2. B-L. This one was black. Why would it wouldn't use that though? But that's the only black, or black was the only like 5-letter word. The last one, take the last 2. I'm clearly missing something, aren't I? Like my favorite bar, this one was black. Interesting. For the first one, take the from the first one, take the first 2. I don't think this can be the black cat though, because it just gave us a black cat. Maybe they talk about... I don't remember... One, movie tickets. Rings twice. Soup. You're a dog though, aren't you? Maybe it was that. Kind of the only other thing my brain can think of. Nothing like playing a puzzle game, like I wake up, drink some coffee, and start doing this. I don't even remember G being an option. No, G was an option because I was right here. Yeah. I got it. I figured it out. See, guys, look at me. I'm smart. Just takes me... I'm just a slower smart.
Bridget Boswell. Is actually you, Marcella?
Or should I say Bridget? You know, I prefer a good old crime story, but last week I came upon a romance novel with with an intriguing title, and they were roommates. Oh my god, they were roommates. I bought it on an impulse at a train station and read it from cover to cover during the journey. There's no way they didn't think about that, Vine. I don't believe them. Can you imagine my surprise when I recognized her story? You may have changed the names and locations, but all of the moments are there. Our endless discussions in the dorm room, our first date at the theater, our trip to Quebec City. You often said writers are thieves, but I never fully understood it until now. I need to cut my bangs again. Jesus Christ, I'm getting itchy eyes from random long strands of hair. I should just start pinning them back on stream. They look great now, don't they? There's no saving them. It's been almost 10 years since I received your last letter, the letter that painted our relationship as nothing more than a summer fling. At first I could not believe you had written those words, then I waited in vain for your answer. And then I had to accept your love for me that has never been real. For many years I was broken-hearted, angry, confused. I questioned the nature of our feelings, of our attraction, and made many wrong decisions. But this book, your book, am I foolish to think it's proof you really loved me? In any case, I hope you're well, and I am happy to see you've accomplished your dream of becoming a writer.
Oh, Anne. Murder might be a bit much, but you deserve some kind of justice.
Oh, that was a different letter. I thought I was just flipping. I didn't expect you to reply to my letter, but I'm happy to say I was wrong. Your words have comforted me in a time of great distress. If only Louis was half the man you say Hector is. He has quite a temper and hits me frequently. Oh. I'm willing to put up with it as long as he doesn't hurt Michael. Oh. There are some days when it becomes almost unbearable. The other day I dreamt of our first date. We are watching The Postman, it only rings twice again, but suddenly we are in a movie. You were Lana Turner and I was John Garfield, and we were both plotting to kill my husband. I hate to admit it, but I almost hope it was premonitory. To answer your question, I still have our box. The brother is currently in Atlanta for work, and I was thinking of going to him with Michael next month. If we were able to meet there, we could open the box together and laugh at the silly things we thought important all those years ago. I hope to hear from you soon. Do you remember that secret language we invented so Sister Miller couldn't understand the notes you passed during our class? I still do.
I do like a happy ending. I just hope that's where your story is headed.
Thank you for sending me a signed version of your latest novel. I think it's our greatest work yet, but I do have a few comments to help make the next one even better. First, I believe Rose should be more concerned with what she deserves than what her husband deserves. He may not deserve the pain she will cause by leaving him, but they both deserve to be happy, and they won't be as long as they remain together, as long as she doesn't listen to her own needs. Although, also, I think it would be great if her next novel ended on a more positive note. Imagine if Rose left her husband and rode into the sunset with Eve. Even, imagine if they went to New York or Los Angeles, someplace where people like us are tolerated. Imagine if they got to have their happy ending. It would be the best story ever. I hope you consider it. I know you say invisibility protects us, but don't you just wish to be seen sometimes? Wouldn't you like people to know who you are, to recognize you on the street, to recognize you for your work? Why not publish your next novel under your own name?
Oh, so you came to Montreal under the pretense of celebrating your wedding anniversary. But all along, you meant to reunite with Anne.
Oh, that's cute. I left the house. I left Louis. I couldn't take anymore. I couldn't lie anymore. How do you do it? How do you manage to live a double life? To hide your work and your novels from your husband. I had so much less to hide, and yet Michael and I are staying at the hotel until we find a place to stay until the divorce is done. I don't know how long it will take. Could you come and see me in Montreal? I really need you by my side right now. I wouldn't put it past Louis to scour every hotel guest book in the region looking for me under his surname, so I've registered under the name Beaumont. Oh.
There's a lot of stuff in here. I don't think I've looked at everything. After all this, turns out you're a fan of Bridget? Of Marcella? That's a lot sweeter than an advance on my salary. So Marcella hired you. But what for?
She really interrupts me wanting to read for myself. Although you don't know me, I think I can safely say I'm your biggest fan. Your novels have literally changed my life. Oh, this is a different person. I was like, don't y'all know each other? After the war, I spent almost 10 years in a psychiatric hospital because of panic attacks. None of the treatments were working, and I wasn't getting any better. I became friends with one of the nurses who started lending me books so I could pass the time. I didn't really like the first ones, but then I picked up Bridget's first novel, your novel. I've never read such a beautiful love story. It almost brought tears to my eyes. I immediately urged the nurse to get me more of your books. Believe it or not, the more I read them, the less panic attacks I had. I found the hair. That's bugging me. Now oh god, I lost it. I have one strand of hair that I must have missed when I cut my bangs a few weeks ago, so now it's like a little bit longer. The doctors thought it was their new medication finally working, but I knew the truth. Your novels gave me the courage to get in contact with Lindsay, a friend from the war. I had always felt for him the same way your characters feel for each other, but I'd never dared telling them. Now I have, thanks to you. The thought of seeing him again is what motivated me to get better and leave the hospital. Aww. After my discharge, I wanted to thank you for everything you've done for me. I've discovered Bridget was a pseudonym, so tracking you down took longer than I thought. Fortunately, I'm very patient and a resourceful man, and I never give up. I don't know how I feel about that, dude. Thank you for answering my letter. I realize now how unsettling it must have been for you, but please forgive me for tricking your editor into giving me your address. I know I shouldn't have done that. I wanted to thank you as well for your encouraging words concerning Lindsay. I still haven't heard from him, and I'm starting to fear that I might have the wrong address. I wish I could take a train to Virginia, but that's not an option right now, so I can barely pay the rent. I guess I will have to find a job. As a kid, I dreamt of being an actor, a Hollywood star. I know it's a foolish dream, but what else can I do? What am I good at? Tried getting some odd jobs already, but employers turn me down as soon as they learn where I've spent the last 10 years of my life. If it continues like this, I'll probably end up on the street like so many of my army buddies. Why am I even telling you all this? After reading your books and getting to know you through them, I tend to forget that I'm only a stranger to you. I hope you don't mind. You seem to be a good listener, and I've been feeling rather lonely ever since I left the hospital. Anyways, please tell me more about your life, and do not hesitate to write long letters. I must have read your previous one 1,000 times already. Paul. I've now just received a letter from Lindsay's mother. She tells me he's dead. Words cannot even begin to describe how empty I feel. He died 2 years ago, before I even sent my first letter. He will never know my feelings for him, and I will never know if he could have loved me less. Or loved me back. Where did I get that word? I guess I should have known this would end in pain, just like your novels. I wish I had Lindsay's ability to find beauty everywhere. Even during the war, amidst the death and chaos, he would marvel at the forests of Germany, at the sun, the birds. He loved birds so much. Ah. Okay, I do remember in the other letters, he could identify them just by listening to their song. I have to admit, your proposition took me by surprise. I'm hesitant to leave home at first. I was afraid to miss Lindsay's answer, but now there's nothing keeping me here. I'm desperate for anything that could help me forget the pain, but I don't have enough money to make it to Texas. Do you think he could give me an advance on my salary? In spite of everything, I'm really excited to know I'll finally meet you.
So, let me get this straight. Mrs. Beaumont and Mrs. Cruz are some kind of star-crossed lovers?
Love it.
Seems like it, yeah. But I'm not sure whether they chose to meet here just to reconnect for a few days, or if there's something more to it.
Well, I may be able to help with that.
Really? How?
Oh, some mail arrived earlier for Mrs. Beaumont.
Open it.
You opened it, right?
Me? Disregarding someone's privacy?
We're already in deep, you know?
I'm a bad influence on you.
Or have we been bad influences on each other? I guess we'll never know.
So, what's in it?
It's 3 train tickets. And, there's a tourism pamphlet for California.
California.
Well, it makes sense. It's much more progressive there than it is here.
So, Anna and Marcella want to go there to live their love freely.
Anne and Marcella, huh? You 3 are best pals now?
Well, after reading so much of their correspondence, I kind of feel like I know them, you know?
Not nosy at all.
But what about Mr. Morgan, though? I mean, Paul. How does he fit into all of this?
He was a
Turns
fan.
out he's a big fan of Marcella.
Is she a celebrity or something?
More or less. She writes pulp fiction under a pseudonym. I think her books gave Paul a chance to get out of his own head while he was staying in a psychiatric hospital.
Good thing I paid attention in class.
He's still kind of a creep, though. Couldn't he have
Yeah, that's what I
stalked
thought.
Annabelle? Stalking her like that. That's going too far. And why did he have those pictures of you anyway?
Also was gonna
I
ask
guess
that.
we'll never know for sure, but I don't think it was ever about me.
It's always been about Anne and Marcella.
Exactly.
Maybe he was
Well,
taking
it feels
pictures to like keep track of like my
but
schedule
who needs drama, right?
intensely.
least it
Maybe
made our
he's
day
writing a
pretty
novel
interesting.
about me.
It sure did. You know, after today, I think I get why you're so interested in the lives our guests lead. I try to forget they exist as soon as I'm done interacting with them. But once in a while, it's nice to remember
Me in this
that
freaking retail
well,
industry.
even the most put-together person could
Bye.
be an absolute
I'm just
mess on
kidding.
the other side of the door.
What about you? Who is Beth Lambert when
Game's
no
telling
one's
me to
looking?
do it.
I like to think that with me, what you see is what you get. But maybe an extra snoopy super sleuth could uncover a few more layers. Maybe ones I didn't even know I had.
Challenge accepted.
Oh,
Come see me when your shift ends, all right? We could leave together if you want.
Sure. If we're able to. With all that snow, I'm thinking maybe we'll have no choice but to spend the night here.
Ooh, a sleepover. We could set up a pillow fort on the mezzanine.
A pillow fort? We do work in a hotel, you know. There are actual beds here.
I know, but isn't my way so much more fun?
Well, we could take a page out of Michael's book and decorate it, and then spend the night throwing stuff at Bernard whenever he comes through the lobby.
Oh, now you're talking.
I just have to finish my tasks for the day, and then I can leave.
After looking inside Marcella's typewriter case, I think everything's fallen into place. There are a few lingering questions, but I think this is as far as the story goes for now. Anne and Marcella arranged to be here at the same time so that they could rekindle the relationship they started when they were in college. I really feel for them after spending the day learning their story. I hope it has a happy ending. Does it? There, this is what I want. Oh, that's just showing. Right. Okay, so let's close that. And close that. Oh God. I'll be right there. I'm just gonna go in here. I'm just gonna go in here. I'm gonna put the letters back. And I'm going to close this. And we'll just pretend we weren't in here. Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God. Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Oh, this got so good right at the end. Whose body is it? Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Is that the VIP dude? Or is that Bernard? I can't tell. They all look the same in my brain. Don't touch the body. Don't. Put gloves on. Gloves, babe. Gloves. Gloves, babe. Is that Bernard? It's really hard to tell when you're upside down, dude. Don't touch anything.
Cruz?
Oh, Mr. Cruz. Yeah. Don't. Oh. I don't think he's alive.
Cruz. Oh God. Oh God.
Oh
What
God, sorry. I
happened?
just bumped my mic. Oh, we're touching all of it.
Cruz's life insurance policy. Why did he have this on him? Marcella? Okay, let's not jump to conclusions.
Thank you for reporting the guest's unacceptable behavior. We will look into it as soon as possible. However, forget to inform you cannot divulge a guest's personal information regardless of that guest's behavior. As I'm sure you will understand, we are very concerned with our guest privacy, and our staff pride itself on its discretion. Is there anything else?
Please let there be someone around who can help.
What on earth happened? I was on the 5th floor and heard the elevator door ring repeatedly, so I went to check it out. I heard Hector's body between the elevator doors, lying in a pool of blood. On this sort of 2 pieces of paper, I had a swirling with questions. What does it all mean? How did this happen? Jeez.
I have to get the power back on.
We're gonna follow the trail of blood, obviously. Oh shit. This got so good. I forgot murder was involved.
A, B, and Beaumont.
Okay, just wait. Gotta look around for other clues before we jump to conclusions. We're touching everything we shouldn't touch.
The fuse box. Just get to the fuse box in the janitor's closet, Sophie. It's not far.
Well, I kind of want to see what's in here, you know?
Poor Paul. Lindsay's death really hit him hard.
Yeah, I remember
He
reading.
hasn't been in the best headspace.
Montreal's much bigger than I had expected. Big cities always make me feel lonely, and that feeling was only exacerbated this morning by the fact that everyone around me was speaking a language I could not understand. I bought an English-French dictionary at the train station, but I don't think I'll need it after all. English speakers seem much more common in the downtown area. Hotel is nice when I arrived. The whole staff was busy getting ready for some big event. It wasn't until I saw Marcella enter the lobby with a flower bouquet that I realized today is Valentine's Day. Hector and her were gone in a flash, and I was left feeling more alone than ever, wishing Lindsay was here with me. Helping Marcella out these past weeks have been a great distraction, but it hurts so much every time I think about him. I had hoped the pain would have gone by now. I'll probably need a double dose of Miltone to sleep tonight.
So Paul just needed to pass the time while Marcella was away. That's why he was observing us.
Don't interrupt! What's in the freezer? I know, right? Oh my god, this got a whole different version of good. I want like 20 versions of this game. Just please make more. Today I wanted to follow Marcella and Hector out of the hotel, but the sidewalks were so packed with people that I started having a panic attack. I feel that. Tried taking a cab, and that's when I realized I was out of money. Been a while since Marcella's last payment, and the hotel room was more expensive than I anticipated. I couldn't resort to selling the camera, so I decided to pawn my victory medal instead. It was hard letting it go after so many years, and it also felt strangely liberating. Maybe it's a sign. To fight boredom until Marcella and Hector's return, I started looking at the hotel staff. I heard Andrew and Beth at the reception desk discussing books and movies. They both seemed like nice people. I wish I'd found the courage to join their conversation. When you look at people all day and never look back, you start feeling invisible. I noticed that Sophie, the main charge of cleaning the 5th floor, seems to share my interest for other people's lives. Maybe I should try talking to her.
Paul was hiding out, right here. Did he ever find the person who was sneaking out at night?
Who's sneaking out of their room? The question has been driving me crazy since my first night at the hotel, so tonight I decided to investigate. I found a hiding spot near the ice machine with a nice view of the whole corridor. My camera's at the ready, but there's been no movement for at least 3 hours, and I'm fighting not to fall asleep. No need for Milton tonight. I think being a detective would be more exciting. Maybe Marcella's right. Maybe it's time I let go of Mr. Spade.
9:45? So Anne and Marcella met here this morning while I was busy cleaning room 504.
Gasp! I woke around 9:30 a.m. and realized I'd fallen asleep sometime the early morning. I was about to go back to my room when the guest from room 507 came to sit on one of the chairs close by. She's been there ever since, and I don't dare leave my hiding spot in front of her. Marcella joined the guest from 507 around 9:45. Apparently she told Hector she didn't love him anymore, and he's now convinced she's been cheating on him. This explains why he assaulted me out of the blue yesterday and accused me of having an affair with his wife. The guest from 507. I found the hair again. I learned her name is Anne. Has just said she might have an idea how to solve their problem. I'm thinking of revealing myself, but I don't want to anger Marcella. The longer I wait, the more awkward it will be when I come out. Maybe I should. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Looks like Paul had to stop writing in a hurry. What happened? I was listening to the radio at the time. Did the music drown out the noise?
Then the lights went out. The situation wasn't ominous enough. I should really stop touching shit, to be honest. But I can't help it. It's not even letting me... It's not letting me go in the ice machine. Okay.
Hello? Is anyone in? Hello? I need help. Hello? Is anyone in?
This is where I was. Okay.
It's too big. I guess I'll need something pointier. Might need this to restore power. I don't think there's anything here that would help me.
Something pointier. Like what? Oh my god. Like what? I definitely don't have anything pointier.
Think, Sophie, think. What can you use to open the fuse box?
There's something on the 5th floor. We've got so much clutter all around. Thanks, I'll get on that. Hydrate with water, thank you so much. Ease the tension. There's like no clutter in here. Is there anything in here that could be helpful? I don't remember what was in here. Like, man, someone should turn the lights on. Oh, wait, it's me. What just came up? Oh, it might have just been that. Yeah, I don't think any of that will help me. I don't remember seeing anything in there. Pointier than a freaking screwdriver. Okay.
We were barely getting a signal before, but now, nothing.
Did I check in here? I don't remember if I did. I did not. Silly me. Postcard. Michael's letter. Oh, he's sending letters to his dad. Notebook, camera. Okay, nothing in here. I don't think there's anything in the bathroom that would have been helpful. No. No. That's just... that won't help me. A gun is not pointy. Freaking toothbrush. We got these. Is that pointy? No? Alright. Is that always there? Let's go. Do I call? Can I call? You know, with all the power that we have in the hotel? It works. Kind of. Pointy?
This can wait. I don't think I'll need this again.
What's that sound? What was that sound? Were these ones already checked? Was I going this way? Did I check in here? No, I don't think I came back this way. You know how hard it is to see? What pointy object am I using? I don't remember seeing a single sharp object, to be honest.
Hello? I need help.
Do you... Girl, I can't see anything now. I have a key. Is there something in here that was pointy? No. What am I using? Is there some over here?
Okay.
Ah!
This looks like something I can use to open the fuse box.
It was all the way back.
I have to get the power back on.
I know, it's freaking dark in here. It's freaking strand of hair. Okay, we're going. Everything's fine. Good thing there's no time limit.
That worked, thank God. Now, to get the power back.
Press to remove blown fuses. God, my scroll wheel doesn't work very well, so this is not enjoyable. Are these the ones that, I'm kind of confused on what's happening. I feel like I did not put them in right. Oh.
Nothing. Maybe I need to move some things around.
Which ones? Okay. 20. Oh, I got you. Okay. There we go. Okay, so this one's 30. Oh, nope. That one's gotta be this one. Oh, sorry, my scroll wheel's really shit. And then this one goes here. I just want to see.
Jean, what I would give to have
Here's
you with
power
me
out of
right
printing. Here's do check fuse box. Remove all blown
Your note will
fuses.
have to make do.
Yeah, the blown fuses were pretty easy to figure out, but well, that part's done.
Power's back. Now I should go down to the lobby. Call the police.
Can we take the stairs? It's enough for me to see what I was doing. Occurred to me that it's never been any later in the day. Would have been the creek without a paddle. Yeah, can I go this way?
I knew blocking the stairs would be a bad idea.
Well, unblock them. Is there anything to... Okay, just once we do all that stuff. Okay. Are we concerned about the dead body? Like, are we just gonna push him to the side?
Is there anything I've forgotten? Once I leave this floor, I probably won't be able to come back.
Oh, shit. What? Shit. Let's, close that. Close that. We'll just freaking clean up, you know? We'll just clean up for, you know, help our nerves. We'll just clean up a little bit, not too much, you know, we don't want to... We still want it to be lived in. Just close that. And close that. All good, see, everything's fine. There we go. This one was, I don't want to make it look like I was in that one, considering the key's in there. This one we did. This one was good. This one was good. Close that. Close that. I'm sure there's a ton of stuff we missed. I know there's different ways to play. We might kind of... Oh, sorry. We might kind of start from the beginning and see if there's other things we can kind of fast do.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Girl, we should have put gloves on. You really telling me we couldn't have called the police in a room, you know? Are you really telling me that? Is everyone dead? Was it all a dream?
Phone. I need a phone.
Can I have coffee? No? Okay, just checking.
Beth? Where is everyone?
Just check all the important stuff, you know? Is there anything over here worth looking at? No? Probably not. Okay. Why are we taking our sweet time? I don't understand.
Montreal Police Service, Station 22.
There's a man dead. He's been murdered. I need the police.
Please stay calm, ma'am. Where are you right now?
The lobby, but the body, it's upstairs.
Can you give me the address, please?
It's the hotel, babe.
1178 Drummond Street.
All right, ma'am. Officers are on their way.
And now we look like the killer? Or are we just being questioned? I have questions. Considering how much we were snoopity-dooping.
No, I just have to wait for the police.
Easy peasy, you know? Easy peasy. Thinking most can do right now. I've undone the knots in my stomach. Might as well write a bit past time until they arrive. Determine who did it. Probably have to answer some questions. Yeah, probably.
Oh, hey you! Great timing, right? I'm thinking if we're lucky, Bernard will let us go home. No point in working in the dark. Sophie? Bean, you're not scared of the dark, are you? Hey, is everything okay?
I found Mr. Cruz. Hector,
Oh, you did? What was the bloke up to?
you don't understand.
Oh, you
I
didn't
found
tell her.
his body. He's dead, Beth.
Merde. Merde. Sit down, okay? You look like you're about to faint. Have you called the police?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're on their way.
What happened? Was there an accident?
No.
It was quite the
I don't
accident.
think so. Someone did this to him.
You mean... Merde. Do you think it could have been Anne and Marcella?
They don't seem like the killing type.
What about Paul? He and Hector were caught fighting.
The
Maybe
cops will
Paul?
want to talk to you. Know what you've seen. You need to be careful about what you tell them. If word of Anne and Marcella's affair gets out, they may put a label on them that will really hurt them. It might not even matter in the end if they did it or not.
I think I know what you mean. It's easier to put the blame on people who are different from you, even if you're wrong.
I'm glad you can see that. It makes the world a little safer to have people like you in it. You know, I was barely 20 when I was shoved into a police car for just hanging out with people who made me feel like I wasn't so messed up after all.
What? Where did that happen?
At the White Cat. It's supposed to be a safe space, but it gets raided by cops every now and then. I know Anne was caught at least once, too.
Wait, you know her?
Yeah, that's how I knew the answer to the riddle. I've never talked to her, but I've seen her a few times. Marcella and her, they're just like me.
Thank you. Thank you for trusting me with this.
Maybe now you can understand why I care so much about you. I don't know if I'm feeling inspired by Anne and Marcella, or if it's the shock of being so close to an actual murder, but, I'd really like for us to be more than just friends, Sophie.
Really?
Yeah, I'd like that too.
That's... That's great. The police is here. Just be mindful of what you tell them, okay?
Yeah, of course.
Ooh, pressure's on to lie to cops, bro. Or, not lie. Hide some things, you know, shorten the story.
Miss Roy?
Mm-hmm.
Miss Roy?
Mm-hmm.
Miss Roy!
Hello.
Oh, sorry. I was distracted.
I really need you to focus right now. I don't want to be here all night, and I'm sure you don't either.
No.
Sorry, I was distracted by
I
death.
So, as I was saying, we're trying to ascertain the circumstances of Mr. Cruz's death.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell me how you came to find the body?
Yes. I was cleaning.
I was cleaning room 509 when I heard the elevator bell ring. Again and again and again. I thought maybe a child was playing with the doors. So
I didn't.
I went out in the corridor, and that's when I saw him. All the blood and...
Why was the elevator bell ringing?
I'm sorry?
You said you heard the elevator bell ring. Why was it ringing? I assume it wasn't a child after all.
Dude, were you not getting it?
Well, Mr. Cruz's body...
Why would I
was
lie about that?
preventing the
That's
doors
weird.
from closing.
Really? When we found the body, it wasn't that close
Yeah,
to
I
the
use the
doors.
elevator to go down. Don't lie when you
The
don't need
stairs
to.
are blocked because of the renovations.
Yeah,
so the
don't
elevator's
lie
the
when you don't
only
need
way
to,
out of the
okay?
5th floor. I had no choice but to move the body. Just a little.
Sorry.
Ah, so that explains the traces we found. Thank
But
you for clearing that up. So, what did you do after
Yeah,
that?
don't lie
Well,
when you don't need to.
That's when the power cut. So I had to go to the janitor's closet.
To access the fuse box.
I picked up the
Exactly.
ice pick. Don't lie about it either.
I changed a few fuses and turned the power
Don't lie
back
about
on.
the ice pick.
But there's a lock on that box, isn't there?
Nope, I used
Did
the
you
lock
have
pick.
the key?
No,
Yeah.
I didn't. Only Eugene does. But I thought an ice pick might do the trick. So I went to the ice machine to get one.
Talk about the blood.
You're a size 7, I suppose.
Oh, shut up.
Yes, I am. Why?
What did you see when you went to the ice machine?
Blood.
There was blood. A lot of it.
Did you touch anything?
I touched the ice pick. Don't lie.
I might have touched a few things. Just to figure out what had happened to Mr. Cruz.
Don't lie yet. We gotta wait.
Of course you did.
Yeah, just...
Why so many witnesses can't help but compromise the evidence
Yeah,
is
it's not worth the
just
lie yet.
beyond me. Anyway,
Yeah, it's not worth it yet.
what did you do after restoring the power?
I took the elevator down to the lobby.
He's
That's where
gotta
I called the
trust us
police.
to be
Do
honest.
you remember what you said to the operator? The exact words.
No. I'm
I
afraid
know,
I
I'm
don't.
close. I feel like...
You said
There's
there's,
a
a man,
man
dead.
dead.
He's been murdered.
Yes,
That's possible.
that's
what
correct.
makes you so sure it was murder?
See here, if we start saying we snoop around, then that means we know the people who we think did it. So,
I just assumed. What with all the blood?
I'm afraid I don't believe that, Miss Roy. It's more than an assumption.
it's a fair freaking
I
assumption, dude.
understand what you
I know you like going through your guests'
Ah,
personal
darn, he
belongings.
knew.
We found pictures of you snooping around.
Shit!
Oh.
Now, unless you want me to arrest you for violating your guests' privacy,
no, I
suggest
fucked
you
up.
tell me
I should have
everything
taken the
you know.
photos.
All right.
let's start with the victim's wife, Marcella Cruz.
I should have taken the photos down.
Apparently She left in quite
Shit, I
early
forgot
this
about the
evening.
photos.
What can you tell me about her?
I don't really know anything. She just looks like a loving, caring wife.
Now we lie to our grave.
That's off, because we learned a lot about Mrs. Cruz when we went through her room. And let's just say that loving, caring wife are...
Okay, wait. Wait. If I cleared everything out of that room, he wouldn't know this shit. Can we go back? No. Let's just play this out. Play this out how I normally would, because in reality, I wouldn't touch everything. And that's the rule. When I first play these games, I play how I would actually act in real life. I would have left everything. I wouldn't have touched it. You don't mess with evidence, okay? Watch Pretty Little Liars and tell me why on earth would you fuck with evidence, okay? So don't touch the evidence, okay? We'll play this through, but I would love to go back and clean everything spotless and see how much we get away with here.
Not the first words that would come to mind.
Oh?
She's a lesbian, involved in some sordid affair with a guest from 507, Mrs.
Fuck off, dude.
Have you ever witnessed them engaging in immoral behavior?
What do you mean?
I'm asking if you've seen them being, intimate.
No, I haven't. No.
Don't touch
And did you
evidence.
hear them discuss their deviant ways in front of Mrs. Beaumont's son, perhaps? Imagine what kind of effect such perversion can have on a young child.
No, I didn't hear anything.
Did you hear them express their hatred of men? Did they ever talk about using violence against men? Did you hear them speak ill of Mr. Cruz?
No. Is this really the time to, like, fight, immoral behavior? Like his, not theirs. Like, is this really the time, though, to, like, yeah, lesbian rights? It's always the time to take that. But, like, in this circumstance...
No, I didn't hear any of that. I'm sorry I can't be of more help.
No, I'm sure you are. But we're not quite done yet, Miss Roy.
Fucking cops.
We've learned from one of your colleagues that the victim had a fight with a guest named Mr. Spade. What can you tell me about him?
Paul,
He spent some
we're
time
gonna
in
let
the
him go.
psychiatric hospital after the
This
war.
isn't the time to
That's
lie
when he
again.
got into Mrs. Cruz's novels, and they really helped
Yes,
him.
I already know about his time in a madhouse. We called the place and they painted quite the picture of him. Did you ever see him display odd behavior in or around
Bye,
the
Paul.
hotel?
No. I mean, we've all got our little quirks, don't we?
Did
Sorry,
he seem
Paul.
obsessed with Mrs. Cruz?
We're supposed to
A
be
little,
hashtag
maybe.
team lesbian
Obsessed
here.
enough to kill her husband?
Maybe.
No, nothing like that. We all have our obsessions. Me, for instance. I'm obsessed with
Sophie,
celebrities and gossip
babe,
magazines. and-
You don't seem to understand.
Don't talk.
Miss Roy.
Don't talk
Mr.
until you
Spade
need to talk.
is not like you and me. He may look like us, but he's not.
Hello, my
He's
sweet
dangerous
Meg.
and needs to be taken off the streets. So tell me, did you ever see him be violent or aggressive?
No, I didn't.
I'm sorry, Miss Roy, but I just don't believe you.
That's a
I
you
think
problem,
you know
dude.
more than you've let on.
I've actually been pretty good.
Can I please leave?
You can. But you'd better stay in town.
Yeah.
I'm sure I'll have more
I
questions.
got
for
you. I
very
got
soon.
you. Once again, I've watched Pretty Little Liars, dude. I know how this works. In all honesty, though, in like this circumstance, you're not gonna look 100% innocent because you were doing things that made you part of that would make you part of the investigation. So you're not innocent. So there's no point in being like, oh my god, I need to prove myself. Like, you're not innocent. There's no point in stressing out about that part. Okay, you gotta just accept that you'll look sketchy until you're not sketchy.
Bernard
If
was
you didn't
strangely
kill
chipper
him,
on the phone.
you're good.
That can't be
Okay.
a good sign. I guess I'll know soon enough. Let's go see what Bernard wants.
I never imagined I would be sitting in an interrogation room at a police precinct. I was something out of a crime film. It's true. The kind of scene you watch and wonder what you'd do if you were in that character's place. Way to call me out like that. Turns out the reality is much more nerve-wracking. The detective told me outright that he didn't believe me. I'm not sure I blame him. Yeah, girl, you were talking a little bit too much. Fun fact, if you're gonna lie about something specific, the less you talk, the better it's gonna go for you, okay? You gotta keep it, like, relatively short. Normal person having normal conversation short. Don't add details that you don't need to add, because the more you add details, the more of a, like, a little loopy you look, okay? Not that I know these things. I just watch a lot of TV and play video games where I kill people. In the video games. It's been tough being alone with my thoughts since the hotel closed 2 days ago. According to the papers, the police are still investigating and haven't made any charges yet. I just hope that they take the time to get it right. The last thing this whole ordeal needs is an innocent person put behind bars. Anyways, this morning I got a call from Bernard calling me into the hotel. He sounded surprisingly chipper. Cheerful, even. I doubt he'd be chipper about, like, firing me, so. Okay, let's go check out Bernard.
The atmosphere is so different in here. It'll probably be a while before the hotel reopens. Without Eugene, the lobby will be a swimming pool by the end of the month.
Can I clean it with the mop?
The building even be standing?
Can I clean it? I can! Yay! Clean! Look, we kind of half-assed our cleaning in the rest of the hotel, so the least we can do is, you know...
Bernard's probably in his lair.
Oh, we can go in here now, which is interesting. Can't go anywhere in here, but we can go in there. Bought ice cream? What kind? Ooh, hello.
Hey.
Are you okay?
I'm out of a job. But other than that, yeah, everything's just peachy.
Why'd Beth get fired?
No.
Licorice.
I hope you're luckier than I am. Come join me when he's done with you, all right?
I don't know how I feel about that, Meg.
I'll be questioning my life choices on the mezzanine.
Yeah, okay.
Put a picture in Discord. I need to see it for myself. I need to see. Hello?
Miss Roy. Come in.
Do I have to? I don't like people.
I suppose you know why you're here?
I would guess it has something to do with the murder.
Well, you'd be right about that. We've been getting a lot of press lately, and not the good kind.
Then why are you
I wouldn't
chipper?
expect you to understand the position I'm in, but I assure you, it's quite uncomfortable. To have one's life's work blown away like that.
Meg, babe.
All thanks to some sexual deviance and a nut job. It's obvious to me now that I haven't been firm enough.
Mm-hmm.
For guests of such morals to be comfortable booking a few nights here and committing such a horrid act. Things need to change. This means
No lesbians
elevating our
allowed.
standards to the highest possible level, and it starts with the people working here. It starts with you.
Mm-hmm.
With me?
Yes. From what I've heard, you've been quite the exemplary maid lately. Clean rooms, satisfied guests.
I take my job very seriously, sir.
As you should. We'll see for the future, but for now,
Oh my
you'll be allowed to
God.
continue working here.
Thank you.
I'm not done. The police have finished their investigation and left a mess on the 5th floor. I want you to clean it up.
Deal.
You want me to go back there?
Yes, why not?
Sophie, come on.
I found a dead body on that floor.
Sophie, shut up, babe.
I'm
shut up.
not
Hey,
going
hey,
back.
I'll make this simple for you. If you don't do it, you're fired.
You can't fire me because I quit.
Okay,
No, I love cleaning.
I'll take care of it.
Good. Well, what are you waiting for? Get to work.
I feel like Beth probably wanted us to
Now?
go with her.
Yes, now.
Considering I've dealt with
That'll
that
be all.
a similar thing in real life, I would go with her, but I kind of want to go up there, you know. It's like, is that a
Hey.
typewriter?
Hey.
I believe it was, yes.
What a week.
Yeah. So, what did Bernard want with you?
He wants me to clean the mess on the 5th floor.
What? Unbelievable. Oh, he's such a jerk.
Yeah. I wish I would have stood up to him, but I really need this job.
I know you do.
Beth is supportive. We love Beth.
Did Bernard say why he was firing you?
Ugh. He was going on and on about keeping deviants out of the hotel. So,
Yeah, it's set in older
I may have
times,
lost
Meg.
my cool a little.
A little?
I told him I was one of those deviants he was so afraid of.
Oh, that's why he
froze
fired
for a
Beth. I was like, what
moment,
did Beth
then
do?
Showed me the door.
So, what's next for you?
I think I'm done working under Bernard's or Linda's. Maybe it's time I become my own Bernard. Minus the fascism, of course. I could see myself owning my own establishment, one that caters to the right kind of crowd.
Oh, I love that.
Believe it or not, I do enjoy the company of people, just not, you know, the stuck-up, entitled clientele of this prestigious hotel. But maybe if I were behind the counter of, say, a bar instead of a reception desk. I don't know. Is that silly?
No, it's not. In fact, you'd be perfect for it. You're the most charming person I know.
Thank you. I'm really glad you're in my life.
Me too. Can I, kiss me? Yes.
I thought you'd never ask.
Gets fired because I kiss Beth.
That was...
I know.
Yeah, it's by the 19th century, so 1800s, 1990. Yeah, I know. It's anything related to like generations or anything like that. It all confuses me. Woo, we got an achievement for that one. I mean, I don't want to lie.
I've been thinking about Anne and Marcella a lot.
Should I be jealous?
No, not in that way. I've been thinking about what they went through. How they had to lie and pretend. Day after day. How they had to live someone else's life for 10 years before they could finally be with each other. I don't think I could do that.
Well, I have good news for you, Bean. Times are changing. It's already started elsewhere.
Hype.
And it will get here, eventually. One day, all the Annes and Marcellas of the world will live happily together, and no one will give a damn.
We're getting
I
there.
really hope that's true.
It will be.
Okay, I only picked clean the hotel because I thought I would actually get to see it. So I'm upset because I would have quit with Beth. I wanted to clean. Yeah, 1958 is where we're at. 3 years charged in the murder case. His own wife. Did they do it though? Okay, so I don't think they would have gotten charged. Oh. I don't think they would have gotten charged if we had gotten rid of all the proof. Now we know, though, because I was thinking these people were going to come back to their hotel and they were going to blame us. I was playing a very different game than what this game wanted me to play. Oh, I'm a terrible fucking person. Oh my god, no. We have to restart. We have to restart. Oh no. Oh, what have I done? Oh god, I'm terrible. I was playing the game differently. I thought everyone was out to get me. I didn't know no one was out to get me, okay? Frick. Well, that's cute. I'm so upset. Okay, let's... first of all, this game, like, literally gets a 10 out of 10. This was a lovely game. It was not very long. I would have loved it. In theory, I would have loved it to be longer because of how much I loved it, but I also think it was, like, the perfect length and didn't overstay its welcome. To know, obviously, I thought I was fighting against real life time, but I wasn't. So you can take as long as you want to play this game, which I think is great that it actually does give you that option to be a detective in whatever way you want. And to know that I immediately want to go back and play it from the beginning and play it differently is awesome. That's the sign of a good game in my books. But this game was amazing. Like, the music, the characters, the voice acting was great. Everything was lovely. The story was awesome. Yeah, no part of the story overstayed its welcome. You do have to be okay with reading, obviously. But that doesn't bother me, especially, like, if I'm streaming it, I would be reading a lot anyways, so, like, that part was great. I really hope they continue this type of game. Like, these developers, I hope they make a sequel. I hope they make a third one and a fourth one and a fifth one. I want a million more of these. This was such a cool concept. And if they could do it all in different, like, time periods, like, really, it was amazing. I highly recommend you play it. If you kind of just want to go your own route, but I also from that standpoint though, if you watch someone play it and you see how it ends, I kind of understand not wanting to play it yourself. But, like, there's a lot that I feel like we didn't completely uncover. We're literally going to go back to the beginning in the stream. We're going to go back to the beginning and play it differently. And we're going to make everything spotless. We can kind of speed through. We don't have to read everything this time. We're going to speed through it, and we're going to see if we can get kind of a different ending here. Because I'm really curious as to what else will happen. With this, usually with these choice games, like Until Dawn, The Quarry, like anything like that, I try to play how I would, based on the decisions that I would make in real life. Whether or not it's a good or bad decision, you don't know that, obviously, in real life. So I try the best of my abilities is play and make decisions that I would make in real life. And in real life, I don't touch stuff that's not mine, so that's already kind of, but, like, I wouldn't touch the evidence, I wouldn't move the evidence, I wouldn't mess with that stuff. So that's why I didn't touch anything. But I also thought we were playing because we didn't want to get caught, and I'm realizing as long as we clean everything, you don't get caught. So that's good to know. So we're going to go back and redo that, because this game was great. This game was lovely. We're going to redo it.